going to take a look at case study number 1 and the ethical principles it pertains to. First, we're going to introduce the case, next get some other opinions, then discuss the for and against sides of the case, and finally explain our views and decisions behind the case.
An undergraduate at K-State spent 3 weeks at a progressive pharmaceutical company. This company produces contraceptive vaccines for dogs. People have told you this company does no research that harms animals. This holds true, but the company that produced the applicator that this company is using has harmed animals through experimentation.
We are on our way to interview people about this case and their opinions about it and whether they are for or against it. Do you think testing animals with a possibility of harming the animals is ethical? Why or why not?
I don't think so, because I believe that animals are our friends. They're just like us, and we should treat others the way we like to be treated.
Yeah, that's the way that I feel about it too. I think that it's wrong because I know that I wouldn't want somebody experimenting on me and harming me in any way, so I think that we shouldn't do it to animals either.
Okay, cool. Is this company being ethical by saying that they aren't harming animals? Why or why not?
I think they are because they are not the ones harming animals. If anyone should be angry, they should be angry at the company that produced the applicator.
Alright, thank you. As you can see from these interviews, people have different opinions about whether they agree or disagree with this case being ethical.
Now we are going to take a look at the different positions for our case study. The reason why someone might be for it is because it is necessary to involve animals in experimental testing in order to understand the effects of vaccines. So a reason why someone might think this is okay is because the company that was producing the contraceptive didn't harm the animals. The harming was done by the company with the applicators. And the reason why someone might be against it is because although the company that is working on developing a contraceptive for dogs didn't directly harm any animals, they still allowed everyone to believe that no animals have suffered through the entire process. So the company should have told the whole truth that there were some animals harmed, even though it was done by another company. Now we are going to take a look at an example that is similar to our case study. This is a Dre's eye and skin irritation test. This is a test where rabbits are fully restrained while a substance is dripped or smeared into their eyes or onto their shaven skin. And while this is happening, the rabbits often shriek in agony and often break their necks in efforts to get free. This test is still being done today because it is considered to be ethical. However, we believe that our case study is unethical because they are allowing the public to believe that no animals were harmed in the entire process.
To further explain our reasoning behind our decision in this case, we first look at the flowchart of ethical principles. The main question that we are asking in this case is were there really no animals harmed? First, we evaluate the facts of the case. The who, what, where, when, and why. Who? The pharmaceutical company, they're the ones producing the contraceptive. What? No animals were harmed in the production. That is what they're claiming. Where? It's at the pharmaceutical lab, obviously, that's where it's being produced. When? The production of the product, when all that's going on. And why? To develop an alternative for surgical procedures. This then brings us to number 2. We decide, is there a dilemma? Yes, there is a dilemma. So then we go to number 3. Is this against the law? No, technically it's not against the law, but first we must develop possible alternatives. Well, the company should tell the whole truth because they're only currently telling half of the truth. So then this brings us to decide and evaluate the consequences. The public could have a negative response, but we still decided on our plan of action, and that is to still tell the truth about the vaccine applicator. When we reevaluated these consequences, we still realized that yes, there could be public shock, but eventually this could lead to reason because these ethical principles of honesty that would be displayed in the advertisement would eventually lead to reason among the audience. This then leads us to proceed with the new plan, to be honest and to continue on with a new product advertisement.